because my Guru Maharaj, Pandit Sri Krishna's Babaji Maharaj, he said everything we say should be backed by Shastra. But we also see in the tikas and commentaries of acharyas, there is room for subjectivity. Subjectivity amongst teachers or gurus, spiritual teachers or gurus, or even great acharyas, mahajans, is permitted when discussing phenomenon like this, or especially the rasa. But the basic tattva, siddhanta, truths, because that there has to be, everything must be based, your opinion or your viewpoints must be completely backed by Shastra about tattva. When it comes to rasa, I mean, Jiva Goswami, he sees the rasa, the Madhurya rasa in Vrindavan, as one of Radha and Krishna being married. And he explains that in Gopal Champu. But as our other Goswamis, and everywhere they say it's Nitya Parikiya. And Aprakat Dham or Goloka Dham, they're not married, and they're not married here either. So this is the ras, about the Madhurya ras. But as far as no one's going to say, well, some of our acharyas will say, well, Bhagavan is actually, Krishna's Swayam Bhagavan, but so is Shiva. No, they're all in agreement that Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. This is our collective understanding of the absolute truth, and this is our tattva. So this phenomenon of the karma, samjiva, and to really be more precise and more accurate, to give an actual shastric-based, let's say shastric-based conclusion of this event, event that happened where the devotee couple, a child, first of all, the reason even I gave such a very exalted, let's say, not exaggerated, but comment, such a fortunate comment on this Jiva, because it happened in a holy Dham. First of all, they're not just anybody, they're devotees, and they take in the Vaishnava Diksha. So the husband and wife are just not ordinary husbands and wives, they're devotees. And it didn't happen in Delhi or Moscow or Perth or Brisbane. It happened in Holy Dham. So Holy Dham is transcendental Dham. So there are very amazing things in the Dham. Dham Tattva is very achintya, it's very inconceivable. How is it? Because Lord Chaitanya, of course it's Chaitanya Lila, but and Chaitanya Mangal, he made friends, or whatever. He was playing with a pet dog. And he was playing with him, and he said, hey, Radhe Govinda, like this. Then later that dog disappeared. And then report came back to Nimai Pandit. He's a small boy. He wasn't even Nimai Pandit yet. It was just Nimai. Came back. Oh, that golden puppy, that golden mutt, that golden dog you were playing with. And he's in the marketplace dancing, in the bazaar, in the mandi. Acha. So big crowd are there. So the dog is on his back legs dancing and chanting Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda. And I think it's the same dog you were playing with a few weeks ago. Acha. So then Nimai ran down there, all the boys ran down there. Gadadhar and all his boyfriends. Gadadhar Pandit, they're all boys, They're not Gadadhar Pandit, They're also boys, Little boys going to school together. We just see him in Murti and Gadadhar Pandit. But what's he like when he's 5 years old? Just because it's all nitya. Every moment of Krishna Lila is nitya. Every aspect of his form is nitya, baby Nimai and this Nimai, all eternal. So they all, Jagadananda, little Jagadananda Bacha, Jagadananda Pandit and Gadadhar Pandit. You just imagine them as little boys running down, oh, let's go, come on, get in the boat. You got to cross it, whatever, So where your mind is. Go down the street in a rickshaw, across the boat, whatever. Get down, get down, because there's two Janamsthans. The Prachin Janamsthan is in Navadvip, and the Naya Janamsthan is another place nearby, on the other side of the river. Where Lakshmi stays, like Bailvan. Bailvan is Lakshmi Devi, and Rasalila is on the other side of Yamuna. So they all went down there, and sure enough, there the dog with the golden puppies dancing. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda. And I was looking, oh, wow. Then all of a sudden, Hanswahan, swan carrier came down. And out of the swan carrier came these Vishnu Dutas. And they came to the dog and said, hey, kukur. Suno, kukur. What is it? Aeroplane. The Viman, Jayenge, Ayenge, come inside in the plane. So the dog was chanting Radhe Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, and then he gave up that form as soon as he stepped in the airplane. That dog form died, and everyone saw he got a forearm, Vaikuntha form, right there. Everyone saw him. So this is the Dham Prabhav, the Shakti of the Dham. It's unlimited. It says in the Mathura Matmyam, Rupa Goswami is quoting that Purana. It says that Marana Krita Mamalayam. I quoted that verse the other day on the home program. Mara Krita Mamalayam, said Vrindavan Dham. If someone dies in Braj Mandal, and they die, Mara Krita, if it happens that they die, then Mamalayam, they come to me. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna is speaking, not Vaikuntanath. Come to me means they go to Goloka Vrindavan. And maybe not this life or next life, but the guarantee that promise is there. It's very special because of the Dham. No dying anywhere else, this promise is not there. Bhagavan is certifying that, guaranteeing that. This birth you'll go directly. If you have prem, you'll go to Krishna's Leela. Or next life, it's guaranteed. Even if you're a dacoit or a gunda, whatever you are, you die here. Eventually, you'll take birth, and then either every birth you'll take birth in Vrindavan, this Boma Vrindavan. I mean, not Boma Vrindavan. Let's say this Prakat Vrindavan, and then eventually, during each of those births, your samskars and chitta will become purified, and eventually you'll find Guru, and you'll start doing sadhana bhakti, and you'll obtain prema, then you go to Goloka. But if all that was happening in Moscow or Delhi or Perth or New York, you wouldn't go. I mean, you go to prema. Eventually, if you have prema, you go wherever you die. You go to Krishna. But this is definitely going to happen very soon. That's what Gurudev said. He said, yes, he will surely go. If not this life, next life, very soon. Because that promise is not there anywhere else in Shastra, that if you die in Delhi. It's a fact if you have Krishna prema, wherever you're doing bhajan, if you die in prema, in Ragmarg, then if you die in prema, doing bhajan, Vaidimarg, you go to Vaikuntha. If you die in prema and Raganuga Marg, which means you have a sthairati, and you're following the gopis or gopas or mother and father, then you go to Goloka, Boma Vrindavan. You get your Siddha Swarup there. So this is, again, I'm saying this to illustrate the extraordinary, inconceivable, unlimited power of the Holy Dham, Brajadham, Navarit Dham. So these devotees, child appeared. This is one subjective view on it. So it's no way you can say it's absolute truth. It's just my understanding of. If someone says, "What do you think happened? Who was his child?" So you can tell them that Mahanidhi Swami says like this. Then they can show them, what's the praman? Praman is this: if someone dies in the dham, they come to him. So whether he or she, whoever the child was, whether in the womb they were premi bhakta, I can't say that. I have no ability to read that. But it's certainly what I'm saying is a possibility, according to the basis of Shastra Praman, it is a strong possibility that he finished, because we find records. There's a famous devotee who lived in Braj Mandal. He's called, and I learned this from Advaitadas, and he lived, 100 years ago or something. He's called Bhakta Balak. You ever heard that? You ask him when you go there, and you go back and you say, "Can you please tell me the story that you told Maharaj and about Vrindavan?" It's called Bhakta Balak, something like Bhakta Balak. Bhakta means devotee, and Balak means child. Bhakta Balak, maybe some more, I can't remember. Bhakta Balak. He was a young boy, and as soon as he was born in Barsana or something, and as soon as he could speak, like 1 year old, Radhe, 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 Radhe. He's chanting Radhe, Radhe, and everybody in Raj Mandal, Radhe Sham. Hey, Parasi Baba.